Greetings. Today, we will discuss the establishment of the PKK, how it became such a large organization, how it gathered people around it, its armed attacks, and its political assaults. Let's take a look at how this organization was formed. Abdullah Öcalan was born on April 4, 1949, in Şanlıurfa. When he studied in Ankara, he had deep thoughts. He believed that Kurds were distinct from Turks and were exploited by Turks. On April 27, 1978, Abdullah Öcalan and his friends founded the Kurdistan Workers' Party, known as the PKK. This would become a significant problem for the Middle East, especially for Turkey, Syria, Iraq, and Iran. Initially, Turkey did not pay much attention to this organization. Taking advantage of this, the PKK began recruiting members. They collected taxes from merchants and forcibly referred to the children they took as soldiers. They portrayed the PKK as an alternative state to the people in the region. In fact, that was their goal, the dream of Greater Kurdistan. However, this dream would always remain just a dream. In 1980, when the Kenan Evren Revolution took place, party militants fled to Damascus. Knowing in advance that a revolution would take place, Öcalan decided to manage the organization from Damascus. Terrorists first received military training in Damascus and then spread to Turkey. Seeing that the situation was uncontrollable, Turkey decided to arrest the organization's militants and declared the party a terrorist organization. But it was too late for everything. The organization had spread to the southeast of Turkey. Öcalan, who had good relations with Saddam Hussein, was smuggling militants through both the Syrian and Iraqi borders. Öcalan also had good relations with Ruhollah Khomeini, smuggling soldiers through the borders of Iran, Syria, and Iraq. After learning about the intelligence on Saddam Hussein's operations against the PKK, Mirza Barzani fled to Iran. PKK seized the weapons left by Barzani, becoming even stronger. In 1990, Öcalan established the HEP party and prepared to take political actions. He promoted propaganda for militants in Turkey to enter the parliament. On January 17, 1991, the U.S. bombed Iraq. This was an opportunity for the PKK. As the authority weakened, they settled in the north of Iraq and seized the weapons left by fleeing Iraqi soldiers. Turgut Özal held diplomatic talks with Iraqi Kurdish leader Jalal Talabani about the resolution of this issue. It was the first meeting, but the PKK's goal was not peace. In 1991, MIT Undersecretary Hiram Abbas and Lieutenant General Hulusi Sayan were killed by unidentified individuals. The death of Vedat Aydin in the same year deeply shook the people. At Vedat Aydin's funeral, the gathering crowd was shot with automatic weapons by unidentified men. There were at least 20 dead. Not satisfied with this, in 1991, the PKK raided a police station in Şırnak, openly challenging. Celebrations in Şırnak turned into an act of violence. Turkish police did not remain silent, engaging in a 38-hour clash with PKK militants in Şırnak. In response, in 1992, PKK killed 43 in Bitlis, 7 in Bingöl, 10 in Diyarbakır, 10 in Batman, and 15 in Hakkari. In 1995, the number of organization militants decreased from 12,000 to 6,000 in 21 operations. The state now said that the time had come to capture the leader Öcalan. Öcalan understood this and, after several unsuccessful operations, fled from Syria to Greece. When he heard that Turkish intelligence and U.S. intelligence were working together, he gave Öcalan to Russia. After hiding Öcalan in Moscow for 30 days, they could not withstand diplomatic pressures and handed him over to Italy. America convinced the Italian government, and Öcalan fled to Africa. Öcalan, caught on a plane in Kenya, was brought back to Turkey by MIT personnel with the slogans, "Welcome back to the homeland." After this incident, the PKK could never be the same. It couldn't be.